Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back again to LegendBTV, where legends go for music discussion, comedy, and more. And today, we're back with a special video talking about Shawn Mendes, former Vine star, now huge pop star with his song In My Blood climbing the charts, and now his third album is underway. I figured since he's now blossomed into one of the biggest pop stars around right now, we should do a special kind of album review for this guy. We are going to rank every song on this album from my least favorite to my favorite. I mean, we could have done like an album review, but it isn't in my blood. Yeah, that just happened. Woo! Really excited to get this one going, so yeah, let's get right with it.
I know a girl, she's like a curse.
I don't know, this isn't a bad song, but something here just feels draggy. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy ballads, but there's not really a strong melody here to really grip me, to be honest. It has some decent lyrics, and Shawn is a good singer, and brings some good vocals here, but it just falls kind of short and becomes dull compared to some of the other tracks coming up later on this list. And it does stand out, not in a good way, as being one of the more forgettable tracks on this album.
I get a little bit nervous around you.
A positive I can say is I really do like the lyrics of this track. This really amazing girl makes Shawn overwhelmed and just, oh yeah, she's so amazing. And you know, it's pretty much basically how like every guy in the world feels when they're around that someone that makes their heart go, Oh, but sadly, however, I feel like the production is unmemorable, and the guitars on this track when they come in during the chorus just feel really sterile and colorless, and yeah, really just kind of makes the track feel like kind of forgettable.
I know what it's like to be you.
Can I kiss you and
Decent collab vocally, especially compared to what Julia Michaels is capable of.
I don't know, it's my emotions going in for the kill, like,
But once again, this song falls apart again melodically. I really do like this sort of synthetic electronic sounding guitar solo towards the end, but other than that, the track sounds really vanilla and kind of just bland. I do like the lyrics of this track. So far, the album is doing really good lyrically. It's just the song is just kind of, once again, one of the more unmemorable tracks of the album. Yeah, melodically, it just doesn't grip me, if you know what I mean.
It's not the same. My feet.
The song, once again, is good vocally, and I even do like parts of this instrumental. But in the chorus, I really don't like this blocky percussion Shawn Mendes tends to use on a lot of his songs. This really heavy and just overbearing percussion. I don't really know what to call it, but it always seems to dilute most of Shawn's melodies, which are already pretty basic to begin with.
Take her to all the places that I took us to.
This song is about Shawn facing the reality that he does need to move on from this girl and find someone new. But doing so, it still wouldn't be the same as whenever he was with her. Kind of a depressing and really strikingly interesting track lyrically. The tune, in my opinion, isn't the strongest here, but also not the weakest as well. Overall, a decent track, but just something about it doesn't really make it stand out to me, so it's not really one of the best here, but you know what? Not a bad job.
At my place, she's got particular.
This is one of those more chill sounding tracks in the track listing. Productionally, an outlier in a good way on a rather monochromatic sounding record. The smooth guitar, the bass, and the snaps will definitely have people snapping basically all day. The track also features kind of a Charlie Puth reminiscent sounding falsetto. All the makings of a track I'd usually like. Once again, I would have done with a bit more grit or a bit more dynamics, but I'll take what I can get, I suppose.
Found love, but I was wrong. More times.
This song's like Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Only the vocals move at a pace that suits me better. Only the vocals move at a less boring and plodding pace. He doesn't really drag everything as slow as Ed Sheeran does in that song. It's basically a more upbeat version of that. Yeah, that's all I have, but not too shabby.
I still remember what I said.
This song is far from one of the standouts on the album productionally, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't catchy. The clapping, the more upbeat nature, it just all lets Shawn be a little more loose, a little more fun. And let's face it, letting Shawn get loose, yeah, sometimes it's always great to break up the monotony, so yeah, good job. This track is really sweet. It's about Shawn always promising to be there for this girl, even 10 years from now, or forever in one lyric. Sure, admittedly it is a big promise to make, but Shawn just sells this song as being the guy who's got such a big heart and has so many feelings for this girl that whenever she is ready, he'll be driving faster than my Yugo-Potamian neighbor Mark. Not that Mark, this Mark. But yeah, in general, Shawn just seems so heartfelt in this song, and it'll really make it seem like he'll just be up and, yeah, you know what it is? He'll just come and make this girl's day, and that's really all you need. So, yeah, this is a good one.
it isn't in my blood. Laying on the bathroom floor.
Ah, the big one. And overall, it's solid. It has that really arena rock stadium vibe a la Kings of Leon. No, literally, iTunes says this was inspired by Kings of Leon. Whoa! But yeah, in general, vocals are fine, and I really do enjoy this part right here. Lord, medicine is strong enough. And I love Shawn's desperate cries for help on that chorus. He just howls away at it. The track would be perfect if it had just a bit more melody on that chorus instrumental. While it has some drum power, it just feels lacking in that department. So whenever that part comes on, I'm just kind of like, okay, what's coming next, you know? What's coming next?
Never losing sight of the one
Yeah, one of the album's promo singles cracks my top 5. And yeah, it's definitely a standout. Khalid comes in, brings his little Khalid-ish brand soul delivery. And yeah, the performance at the BBMAs, ooh, had my heart though.
let it turn into hate. No, I won't let it.
Overall, yeah, just a really sweet acoustic ballad, and that's really all I can kind of say. This track by far has one of the best melodies on the whole album. In an album where so many of the melodies have really failed to be memorable or grab my attention in any way, this song definitely comes in and helps with that. But yeah, this song is so really sugary sweet, but it's got enough flavor packed in that it really makes this song sound like the equivalent to tasting Frosted Flakes. No, wait. Maybe Bran Flakes, I don't know. But yeah, the song's about how Shawn's just pretty confuzzled that his bae is now away. And he's just really upset. The emotion just fuels this track pretty well.
Poison from your lips.
This ballad is very, very good. Shawn sounds as personal as ever, and better yet, there's no overbearing percussion blocking out much of the melody. You know, it doesn't really drown out those beautiful pianos, and thank God for that. That would have been a crime. And the lyrics and backing harmonies are great. But what could top this one? Number 1, Lost in Japan!
Looking through your timeline, seeing all the rainbows.
This is a bop. I mean, really, how could you not? Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful opening pianos, groovy verses, and Shawn's vocals are near perfection on this song. It really lets Shawn get loose and have some more fun. Could totally picture him dancing up on stage with this song and just really singing his heart out, just his cute little Shawn Mendes heart, you know? And I bet secretly Dante is bopping along to this right now, and I love this song too.
This is SM3! This is SM3! We are getting
SM3!
And I know that it sounds crazy.
time out! This beat is everything!
I have no words. The song's truly great, and in my top 5 for Shawn Mendes, all 3 albums. Like, this song is one of his best. So yeah, that's the Shawn Mendes album ranked from my point of view, and now time for a quick review. I do have to say, lyrically, this album shows a lot of growth for Shawn Mendes, and I do feel like that it has no songs that are really as offensive as Treat You Better was to so many. But really, I just think what holds him back is his melodies. I just feel like they really need to let him explore a palette of more interesting and colorful dynamics. His tunes so far have just always been so basic AF, and that just really kind of caps him from being an artist that really grabs me in any way. It's kind of a shame. The kid's got talent. I like his voice, and yeah, he is a really genuine sounding nice guy. And no, Shawn, don't take this as a negative review because I don't hate your album. In fact, I think it's decent. So yeah, the album at worst is just kind of bland, and at best, it's pretty good. So I think you all know where I'm going with this. I'm thinking a 6 out of 10 on the album. It's a decent album. I would say, you know what, if you like pop music that's pretty inoffensive enough, go ahead, check this out. You'll probably love it. But honestly, I think whenever Shawn steps up, really kind of matures a bit more, and really gets more interesting with his melodies, I feel like he'll have a truly great album on his hands, but just not quite yet to me. But anyways, if you enjoyed my review of Shawn Mendes' self-titled album and my thoughts on it from worst to best, yeah, you know what it is. So subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share your rating of the review and your worst to best or whatever. If you don't have time for that, you know what it is. Leave in your comments your favorite tracks then. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It means a lot, and it's summertime now, and I'm going to have an update video coming soon. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. It means a lot, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming this summer. I can't wait.